Welcome to the Rackspace using RightScale demo. This video will introduce you to some of the key concepts behind the RightScale Cloud Management Platform and show you how easy it is to set up, configure, and launch a fully functioning LAMP server running on Rackspace in 10 minutes or less using a RightScale server template. Before we begin the demo, I will address some key concepts that you will need to be aware of when using RightScale. I will also briefly explain the prerequisites for a Rackspace Cloud Server launch using RightScale. Then, we will get into the demonstration, where I will show you how you can quickly and easily launch a Rackspace Cloud Server using RightScale. Before we prepare to launch the Rackspace Cloud Server, there are a couple of key concepts that will help you to understand how to efficiently use RightScale for cloud management. The first concept is a deployment. A deployment consists of a cluster or group of servers that work together and share common input variables and cloud configurations. In a deployment, you can manage a group of servers in the same way that you would manage a single server. You can define common input variables, execute write scripts on some or all servers, as well as create multiple server environments for production, development, staging, and maybe even failover scenarios. Another key concept of the RightScale dashboard is the server template. Server templates allow you to pre-configure servers by starting from a base image and adding scripts that run during the boot, operational, and shutdown phases of a server instance. To help you get up and running faster, RightScale regularly publishes server templates for commonly used web applications that are already configured with the appropriate write scripts. You can also import or subscribe to server templates that have been published by ISV partners or others in the RightScale community. Before completing the steps in this demo, first you must meet or have the following prerequisites. You must have access to a RightScale account that has been enabled with valid Rackspace credentials. You must have library user role privileges that allow you to import server templates. You must also have actor user role privileges that allow you to launch a server. And finally, you must have login credentials for a Rackspace account. Once these prerequisites are met, you can prepare to launch a Rackspace Cloud Server using RightScale. Launching a Rackspace Cloud Server using RightScale is quick and easy. In fact, using RightScale for your cloud servers saves time, money, and stress. Simply complete the following steps and you will be up and running with minimal time and investment. The first step is to create a new deployment that we'll use to launch our Rackspace all-in-one LAMP server. As we create this deployment, you will notice that for multi-cloud purposes, we will leave the default availability zone and default placement group options set to their current defaults. The cloud option will be defined after the deployment is created. Next, we'll go to the multi-cloud marketplace to find a server template that's configured to launch a LAMP stack server. To find the server template, I can simply search on LAMP. Once found, I can select my multi-cloud server template and import it. You might be asking, why select this particular server template? In this demo, we are using one of our LAMP all-in-one server templates to launch a fully functioning LAMP server. By all-in-one, we mean that the entire LAMP stack resides on a single server instance in the cloud, not multiple servers. Here you can see a diagram of a basic LAMP stack. LAMP stands for Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. Now let's return to the demo. Since we want to use the server template to launch our server, we're going to click the Add to Deployment button and create a new server in the Rackspace deployment. First, we must select which cloud we're going to launch our server into. So I'm going to scroll down and select Rackspace. Now we select our Rackspace deployment, enter a name for the server, and accept defaults. Before we can launch the server, we need to make sure there aren't any missing inputs, especially for our boot scripts. So let's select the Inputs tab for our deployment, and select Edit. Here we can see where inputs are missing. To obtain our missing inputs, such as application name, code bucket, code package, etc., we simply use our Rackspace file names. Next, we will need to use our predefined Rackspace credentials, including username and API key. Finally, we save the input updates. Now that all of our inputs are set, we're ready to launch the server. First, click on the Deployment Servers tab. Click the Launch icon and scroll down through the input confirmation screen and click Launch. After a few minutes, your lamp will be operational. To test it, we simply click on the IP address, and we can see that it is running as expected. So, as you can see, using RightScale with Rackspace is effective, easy, and fast. This demo shows how to launch a LAMP all-in-one server on Rackspace as a simple example. Rather than launching servers from pre-bundled images, servers are dynamically configured on top of a base operating system image using the server template's write scripts or chef recipes, along with configuration inputs to provision, install, configure, monitor, and manage the server instances. Managing application configurations within server templates rather than from images dramatically improves the maintainability and reliability of cloud servers. For more complex multi-tiered applications, multiple servers and server arrays are lifecycle managed within deployments to simplify access controls, event and security auditing, cost tracking, configuration management, capacity management, and cluster monitoring. The entire configuration can be designed and deployed independent of cloud infrastructure to enable portability across public and private cloud resource pools from the single RightScale management dashboard. By leveraging the RightScale Cloud Management Platform above cloud infrastructure, customer analysis demonstrates that IT productivity gains can save 2/3 of the time involved in the initial deployment, 1/2 of the ongoing maintenance time, and up to 90% of the time required to repurpose or redeploy applications, all while dramatically improving application reliability. For more information on getting started with RightScale management of Rackspace Cloud servers, visit the Rackspace tutorials on our support site or contact our cloud experts at 866-720-0208.